I'm getting really pain. What am I on about? I'm getting pains in my foot because of the way I'm sitting. Why is there blue powder on my floor? Why is there blue powder on my floor? Okay. Every time I try and film, you're like, ow! What is he doing? Yes! Oh my god! Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Again, I've done something different with my background. I really don't know what I'm doing with my background. I want something cool, but I don't have many places to film in my house that has a decent background, so we're just dealing with what we can find. So for today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about a topic I've been into before, but not really in detail. Ages ago, I posted a video. It was just like a random vlog thing, and I happened to mention in that video that I thought my house was haunted. Didn't really go into much detail, but a few more creepy things have happened since that video. If you can see my dog, just ignore him. I don't know what he's doing. So I wanted to go into more detail with you guys. A few of my friends asked if I could upload a video explaining more about my haunted house stories. So that's what I'm doing today. Just so you know, I haven't got a viewfinder right now, so I can't see if I'm in the shot. I don't know if it's in focus or not. So I'm just trusting my camera, and I'm trusting my tripod setup to just be good. So in the video I uploaded a while ago, I mentioned that my radio started turning itself up and down. It started with my stereo, which is right over there. Every time I play music, it will turn itself up and it won't turn itself back down. I have to turn it down. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a glitch in the stereo. It doesn't happen every single time, but it happens most of the time, and it's only usually for the first few songs, and then it just goes away. I don't know I have no idea why it does it. I don't know whether it's a fault in the stereo or whether it's something more creepy, but it does turn itself up and down quite often. It's got like this big, what would you call it? A big twisty circle thing, and you twist it and the volume goes up. I had my hand hovering over this big twisty circle thing and I didn't touch it, but I watched the volume go up and I was like, whoa, and I literally left. I was like, nah. It was really weird, okay? It was really weird. It does it quite a lot, and it's usually just in my stereo in my bedroom. But it happened in my mum's car recently. We were listening to the radio and it turned itself up. My mum's car has never done that before. It was weird because it was like the volume got stuck in between two volumes and it was like flickering between two volumes. It's never done that before, and I literally had to turn it up to get it to stop, and it was really weird. The other thing that was really creepy, this is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me, and I still cannot explain how it happened. Nobody in the house can explain how it happened. I have no idea what it was, but it was the creepiest thing by far that's ever happened in this house, that's ever happened to me. I've never experienced something like this before. Basically, it was a casual weekend. In the mornings, at the weekends, we usually have the radio on whilst we like eat breakfast and do whatever. You know, we just have the radio on. And I don't know how to explain this, but we were having a bit of a conversation. There was 4 of us at the table. We were eating breakfast at the time. The radio is in our living room. It's literally like, we were at the dining table and it was just across the lounge. So it wasn't that far away. It's not like we could have just been hearing things from outside or whatever. I'm going to explain to you what happened so that you're not like confused. The radio, somebody spoke through the radio. Some of you are going to be watching this like, that can't be possible. My dad doesn't believe in ghosts. My brother doesn't believe in ghosts. He refuses to believe that something happened with the radio. Me and my mum, we're not firm believers of ghosts, but we know that things like that do exist because of this radio thing, and literally nobody can explain what happened. Phone? No. Nobody knows what this voice says. As I said to you before, my dad doesn't believe in ghosts, but he was creeped out by this. He can't explain it either. This voice, my mum seemed to think it said something hanging. I don't know what it said. It was a young boy's voice, like very small. It sounded like it was like maybe 6 or 7 years old, I don't know. But it's not like it could have been a glitch in the radio, because the radio hosts aren't... Do you mind? Are you serious? The radio hosts aren't that young, so it's not like they could have accidentally pressed on air button while they were mid-conversation, while the music was on, you know what I mean? Like, when they play music and they're off air, he might have pressed on air and like while he was in a conversation and then quickly pressed it off. Because none of the radio hosts are 6 or 7 years old, so even if he did accidentally press on air, it wouldn't have sounded like that. Everyone agreed that it came from the radio because it wouldn't have come from outside, because it came from the radio because we could hear it. I didn't hear what it said, but I did hear the voice because we were having conversations at the same time, so it was like we just heard it and we were all like, whoa. And it was weird, okay? The music, the radio turned down, this voice spoke, and then the radio went back up again shortly after. What the hell? At the time, I was so freaked. I was like, oh my god, what was that? We literally just stared in awe for like seconds at the table, just looking at each other like, what just happened? This noise, somebody spoke through the radio. And it's just weird to me because my stereo keeps turning itself up, and then a voice came through the stereo downstairs and the volume was being weird in my mum's car. That hasn't happened since. I haven't played music on my stereo recently to find out if it's still doing it. We haven't heard any more voices through the radio since it happened. It happened maybe 2 or 3 months ago. It freaked everyone out, and to this day we still talk about it and we still try to explain what it was, but nobody has an explanation as to what the hell came through the radio. It was a voice. It was definitely a young boy's voice. We all agreed on that. We all agreed it was a young boy's voice that came through the radio, but we cannot explain how or why. It was weird, okay? Nobody understood what it said. My mum thought it said something hanging, as I said before, but I didn't hear it. It was just quite muffled, and nobody else did either. It was just so weird, and like... It's the creepiest thing that's ever happened. Like, what the heck? Some random kid's voice come through the radio. How did that happen? How did that happen, Marley? I just have a feeling there's some freaking ghost or something in my house that just is trying to communicate through the radio. I don't know. I haven't played music in my stereo for a long time because I'm a little bit freaked out since that kid's voice came through the radio. I was like, nah, I ain't listening to that. There's no explanation. People are going to be in the comments and my friends are going to be like, it would have been someone outside, blah blah blah. It wasn't someone outside, okay? I know it wasn't someone outside. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just really wanted to make this video because it was really creepy and quite a few people asked if I could continue the story. Ow, I whacked my hand on that. What the hell? People asked if I could tell you about the haunted stuff that's been going on, so I thought I'd make this video and I hope you enjoyed it. Yay! If you have any creepy stories, feel free to put them in the comments because I'll definitely read them because I like creepy stories. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Give it a thumbs up if you didn't enjoy it because hashtag ghosts, first world problems. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here because it helps me out a lot. Thank you for all your support on my channel and I'll see you next time. Bye!